Trying out a new stream today. So going to be simultaneously streaming via YouTube and via Twitch. So yeah, should be able to see me on both of those. So apologies if you're watching on YouTube, but the first few minutes are probably going to be me getting getting familiar with all of the new stuff that I'm doing. So let's see what we're doing. So yeah, hi to everyone watching. Okay, so I think that seems to be working. Do let me know if you end up watching. Let's have a quick look. Just checking whether I can see it working on Twitch, which is grand. And is it working on YouTube? Yeah, looks like it is. Okay, grand. Yeah, bit of a bit of a new one for me. But yeah, that seems to be working fine. Do shoot me a comment or on one of them if you're having problems with the stream or whatever. Not sure how comments come about. Well, I'm using a program called Restream, which allows you to put it out to two places in one go. So I assume it's going to work fine. But yeah, tell you what, we'll we'll give it a go and hope for the best. So we're going to be playing some more Jund Saga today. Had a really good time playing it the other day. You pretty much the same deck list as a couple of days ago, but I have changed the 2 copies of Riveteer's Charm that we were playing to include instead a couple of copies of Seasoned Pyromancer. Just thought that seemed a bit better. Wasn't too sure about the Riveteer's Charm. They always felt a little bit clunky, whereas I guess Seasoned Pyromancer I've tried and tested, but definitely still more experimenting to be done. So hi to everyone watching live, and also hi obviously to everyone watching on YouTube. That is providing that I've managed to wrangle the technology to work and get it out via YouTube. So it seems to be working. So let's give it a go. So yeah, let's get straight into it. I guess I should probably do a little bit of an introduction to the deck. It's like I said, it's the same as the other day, but I guess not everyone's going to be watching. It's the classic Jund shell. We got Thoughtseize, we got Tarmogoyf, Liliana's, Brennan Sixes, and then backed up by you got your Ragavans, and we're playing the Elvish Reclaimer package, which is something I've really liked. Just a bit more interesting, I think, than the Dragon's Rage Channeler. So yeah, really enjoying. Been playing with that, and then the same kind of sideboard. You do get the 4 lands in here. I mean, Beseiju is not really fetchable out with Elvish Reclaimer. It's a long process to get that back into your hand with Renin 6 and Reclaimer and everything. But you do get these 3 Ghost Quarter, Bog, and Blast Zone. So without further ado, let's let's play some more Jund Saga. Hope everyone's doing well today. Friday evening here in the UK. Not sure how long we'll be playing for today. Definitely have enough time to run through a league. That may end up being it, but we'll see how quickly we can blast through one league and then maybe play a few games of another one. last league went pretty well with Jund. Ended up with what did we end up with? It was 3-2 with narrow losses to Murktide and Calibrated Blast. Yeah, so, but I feel like both of those games could have been wins with a bit of luck, but that's not to say that we didn't have luck in the wins we did get. So yeah, let's have a look. Right, we would certainly like to play first. Yeah, Thoughtseize into Renin 6 is a keep. We've got an Urza Saga as well, which is nice. Don't really want to see Burn on the other side of the table. Right, so we'll lead off with... We're more likely to want to get basic forests, I guess. So let's go and grab... No, I can't grab basic swamp because we need to cast Renin 6 next turn. Yep. Let's get Thoughtseize here. Okay, so it is a Fiddlebender deck. I think we're just going to take Portable Hole here. We've got answers to everything else. Yeah, we'll just take that. That kills our Renin 6. And I think, yeah, we're just going to try and slam Renin 6 and then... Grist is a nice draw as well. Yeah, slam Renin 6 and try and run away with the game with this Planeswalker. And then next turn we can... I don't know, we got options. Depends what my opponent plays. I would imagine they'll play Fiddlebender. It's like Birthing Pod, but for artifacts. We'll definitely Fatal Push that. Okay, so they've played Seachrome Coast and the Flooded Strand. Oh, that's we're really cooking with gas now. Shame, yeah, maybe that basic mountain was probably wrong because I mean we didn't know we were drawing Liliana, but I guess I couldn't play Grist with the basic mountain either. So that's unfortunate. But onwards and upwards. We'll go and get a basic swamp now. Slam this Liliana. Edict my opponent. Obviously, that uses my mana a lot better. Yeah, we get to use all 3 of our mana. We've curved out really nicely with 1, then 2, then 3 mana spells. Okay, Ingenious Smith coming down for the opponent. So if my opponent doesn't find an artifact that they can play here, I can ping that with Renin 6. They find Pithing Needle, which is pretty good. Imagine they're going to name probably Renin 6 here. But yeah, not totally sure. Okay, they named Liliana of the Vale. That's fair enough. Right, so let's go. Oh, now we can't play Grist and the Saga. Sorry. We can play Grist and Push, which I think is what we're going to do, but we can't do all of that whilst playing Urza's Saga. Okay, so we're just going to get basic forests, I think. Yeah, go and grab forest. And then we can go Grist. Tick up. Tick up. And then I'm just going to kill this now. My opponent might be playing something like Metallic Rebuke. And since my opponent has a Springleaf Drum, good to cut them off. Good to cut them off some mana. Opponent concedes, so yeah, that's obviously good for us. So we get there with a, we really run away with really run away with that game. which yeah is our powerful planeswalkers really doing it. So just trying to allow me a second, just trying to figure out how I alter the name of my stream with on YouTube, that is. Here we go. So I'm just gonna just sort that out for a second. Won't be long. Just getting used to this. So what do I need to do? That. Okay. Sorry about this. Not the most professional, but okay. So hopefully that'll hopefully that'll come up with how we want it. Right, so against this Fiddlebender deck, they're definitely going to be running loads of artifacts. So Colligan's Command, Force of Vigor seem excellent choices. They're likely going to be the Saga. So do we want Engineered Explosives? We probably want Boseiju. We didn't really see too much else of my opponent's deck. What don't we want? All the removals good. Liliana was really good lair, but I'm not sure she will be, especially if my opponent's playing things like Mem Knights and such. So maybe I think we'll trim all the lilies on the draw. Maybe bring some back in on the play. Pirate Spellbomb seems fine. Oh, we don't need Soul Guide Lantern. So considering EE, I guess we could consider Ghost Quarter for my opponent's Urza Saga. But I think that's fine. Do you want anything else? Collective Brutality does kill Fiddlebender and stuff. Oh, okay. Hopefully that went through. missed a bit of time there. Fiddling around with the stream, not ideal. Hopefully those changes were saved. We'll check it out now. Hopefully my stream wrangling is kind of done now. Okay, sadly they didn't go through. Yeah, we've come back against the artifact deck without our Force of Vigors, which is not ideal, but we'll persevere. We'll keep this and bottom. I think we can just bottom the Triome because we're after. We're probably going to want to use Unholy Heat on turn 1. Maybe not. So Ren and 6 is a very nice draw. Looking to go Heat into Ren and 6 into Liliana. Again, hopefully curving out nicely. Just playing these artifact lands, so Esper Sentinel. Okay, so looks like my opponent's short on land. So we're gonna take the hit with my opponent. I guess we don't have to play the Ren and 6 here. We could just heat this and not let my opponent draw a card. Maybe that's correct, actually. Normally, I think I've gotten into the habit of just seeing Esper Sentinel as a sort of, you just heat it on site. But there, I think given that my opponent is missing land drops, I think it's right to kill it there and with the heat and not let them draw a card. Right, so a pretty easy choice here. So we need more mountain. So I think just probably Blood Crypt. Yeah. So we meant to cut the Lilianas, but glad we didn't. Edict my opponent. So yeah, the opponent is on Urza's Saga. So next turn we can go red and 6, potentially, yeah, red and 6 tick up. Stoneforge Mystic. That could be an issue. Okay, Nettle Cyst. At least my opponent can't use the Saga. Right, so we can go. We're going to tick up first. I think I'm just going to get rid of a Seasoned Pyromancer here. We could play Seasoned Pyromancer. Might hit our land drop, but I think I want to play Wren. Make sure we hit our land. Get back the Catacombs. Play the Catacombs and then Inquisition my opponent. So we can take the Nettle Cyst if we want. Oh, Psy, Portable. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. March of Otherworldly Light specifically can't hit Planeswalkers, so I'm not too worried about that. Psy, any creature we can just Edict. Potential. They have got a Stoneforge. Maybe I meant to get rid of. So it's Portable Hole. Psy is pretty good. I can't actually kill Psy at the moment. So I think it's just Psy. We don't want my opponent to make a load of tokens. Pass the turn. Can just, yeah. See what my opponent does here. They're probably going to attack with Stoneforge. Okay, they can get Pithing Needle. Oh, I should have fetched in response to that. Yeah, that was. I mean, it's unlikely that my opponent names our fetch land there, given that we've got 2 Planeswalkers on the field. Bit surprised they named Ren and 6 when they've got a Portable Hole in hand, but oh, I suppose we could go and get Dryad Arbor here. Oh yeah, it's definitely that, because then we can go Grist, kill. Yeah, Grist, kill a creature, Edict a creature. Grist has been really good. Yeah, we'll sacrifice the Dryad Arbor, kill the Germ. And then next turn we can just slam this Seasoned Pyromancer, draw some cards. Well, I guess that. Well, Alliance Ash isn't that good because Ren and 6 can't do that actually. Tick up. Play this Ren and 6. Sorry, play this Seasoned Pyromancer, make some tokens. The Saga is a good one to find. Oh yeah, just pass the turn. So we'll lose some stuff here, inevitably. Yeah, not the best sequencing, I suppose. We've got a lot of fodder for Grist now. Okay. Oh yeah, I did forget about the march. Opponent can march our Urza Saga. And they're going to Portable Hole. Not sure what. Okay, just a token. That's fine. I think we're just going to dash Ragavan here. We quite like our opponent to block. I wouldn't mind getting this Lion Sash off the field. Keep an elemental back. Sure. Okay, so pass the turn. Because yeah, Lion Sash it does get really pretty good pretty quick, but yeah, we can kill it with Grist here, which is awesome. Opponent's got 2 cards in hand. I wonder if I should have ticked up Liliana before when we killed the Stoneforge. Oh wow. Okay. Lion Sash is now an 8/8. My opponent should attack here, yeah. Let's go like this. Chump block, and then yeah, we'll use Grist to kill the Lion Sash here. So yeah, minus, sacrifice an elemental, kill this Lion Sash. We can go dash Ragavan. I think we'll just attack all now. So we hit with Ragavan. If anything, we hit. Yeah, I don't mind casting that. We haven't got any artifacts to hit, but at the very least, it chump blocks. Oh, oh, of course we have artifacts to hit. We are Jun Saga. and Ingenious Smith grows from our Ragavan tokens as well. So, I mean, talk about synergy. So opponent can make a rather hefty token here. Actually, I guess that's not technically because my opponent's going to go and get Shadow Spear. Springleaf Drum's not amazing. So yeah, the opponent's going to go and grab. They'll make a token. How much damage are we potentially hitting in for? So they'll block Ragavan and take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could hit them with Spell Bomb 7, 8. So we are short. I think I'll play the Springleaf Drum. It grows the Ingenious Smith. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, thing is, are we just dead, actually? So my opponent makes a blocker. How much mana have we got? Just about enough to do Season Pyromancer. But our opponent's going to get to make an enormous construct. How much is this to equip? So they can make an enormous construct. Although they're not going to have enough mana, they can make a construct and then equip it with Nettle Cyst and go and get. Oh no, they will have enough. So yeah, they make the construct this turn. Next turn, they float the mana, grab Shadow Spear, equip Nettle Cyst, and it'll be absolutely enormous. So I think we just have to hold here, which is not ideal, actually. Yeah, let's see what they do. Okay, fortunately, it looks like my opponent hasn't quite seen potentially. Yeah, so go and get Shadow Spear. It's 2 to equip, though. Yeah, I think they should have. I don't know. I guess they're playing around me having a kill spell. Okay, I'll just chuck that in front. Am I making tokens here, or am I drawing a card? I think I'm just going to make some tokens. Red. Yeah, because Shadow Spear obviously gives trample. We can cash in our grist here to... Oh, okay. We're just going to kill both of my opponent's creatures. So we'll go Liliana Edict, grist kill. Yeah. Okay, so Liliana first. Yeah, I mean, drawing removal was fairly likely, I suppose. Edict my opponent. Sacrifice an elemental to kill the other token. Can't. Actually, we can dash Ragavan by paying with Springleaf Drum. I think we're just going to go... I mean, anything my opponent can attack with actually is going to have trample, so not much point in leaving a lone elemental back. See what the opponent does, if anything. Draw a card. They could have Dispatch or Path to Exile. I suppose. One white floating. Okay, marching a Ragavan. Opponent takes 6. Okay, we'll pass the turn. Opponent's got 1 card in hand. And they concede. Okay, so yeah, we get there. Yeah, pretty convincing. I mean, drawing that Liliana was amazing. I guess, yeah, it would have been a lot more difficult if my opponent had done, if they'd made the construct and then it sort of equipped everything and bashed in. But I guess they were just afraid of us having a removal spell. But giving us loads and loads of turns to draw them, I guess, isn't amazing either. I guess they make another construct, but okay. So yeah, we're 1-0 in this Jund League. Right, that's a lot of different Jund lists going around at the moment, using combination of different artifacts for Jund Saga, or I've seen some people playing straight up Jund. Right, let's see how we get on. Hopefully I managed to get there. Just now editing my Twitch one, so okay. So we would certainly like to play first. This hand's okay. We'll keep it. We can go got this triome. Well, I guess drawing all of these artifacts isn't great, but that's kind of free next turn, I guess. Keep. I guess we could play Reclaimer here. I think I'd rather just guarantee getting Ren and 6 down next turn. Misty Rainforest from the opponent. Not sure what they're on just yet. Stomping Ground. Could be a Ragavan. So Misty Rainforest into that, I think, probably says Bring to Light Scape Shift, which is often hard. So we draw Goyf. We could go, or how good is Reclaimer? Not amazing. We could go Reclaimer, Springleaf Drum, Spell Bomb, or we can just go Ren and 6. I think I'm going to take the time to go and get, we'll just do Ren and 6, I think. Could play the Goyf, start the clock, but I think I want to get the Planeswalker down, start ticking up. Pass the turn, and then the next turn we can go Goyf, go Reclaimer, Springleaf Drum, and then Goyf, potentially. But yeah, let's see how we get on. See what my opponent does as well. Okay, so they just play a Triome. Okay, there's Ragavan. That's okay. So let's go and get basic forest for now, I think. Won't necessarily tick up. We could dash Ragavan and finish. We could go Reclaimer, Springleaf Drum, tap to get Ragavan. I think I'm just going to play out a lot of stuff. So we'll go Reclaimer first. Then Springleaf Drum is free. Tap for green. Play the Goyf. Tick up. Yeah, Springleaf Drum's an interesting one. Yeah, it's kind of good there when it's free. Haven't really. We can Elvish Reclaimer next turn, but I don't know that that's amazing. Yeah, don't know that that's amazing. Let's see. Prismatic Ending the Ren and 6. So that's fair enough. So yeah, we'll crunch in with both our creatures here, I think. Actually, we'll dash Ragavan and then crunch in. I suppose we could start Reclaimering, but I need to kill this Grazer, really. Okay, Saga is a pretty good draw. Actually, that's really good. Yeah, so we'll go Saga, dash the Ragavan. I guess we won't attack with the Reclaimer, because then we can use it for Springleaf Drum as well, because we need to be able to finish off the Grazer with Pyrite Spellbomb. Dash. Box. So we'll play the Pyrite Spell Bomb. Yeah, because it's just fairly important to get rid of the iteration there. Doesn't shrink the goif. Yeah, just fairly important to get rid of that grazer so that our creatures can start beating down. Dryad's a problem here. Omnath is also a problem. Omnath's so good. So going to make 5 mana, and they go up to 18 life. And they're getting there with the mountains. Oh, we can go and get Dryad Arbor here, which is interesting. I don't think we want to. If this is Teferi, it's not great. In fact, that would be... Okay, ending's pretty good as well. So we'll draw a card with this. Ooh, Grist. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty good. So we'll go Catacombs. Go and grab Dryad Arbor. Then we can use it to play Grist. Then use Grist, sack the Dryad Arbor, and kill Omnath. Then we'll just attack with the Reclaimer. Reclaimer now 3/4, which is nice. Renin 6 is pretty good because now my opponent can... Oh, okay, yeah, they can just kill Grist. So lands are now pretty good for the opponent. Yeah, we're going to Thoughtseize. Let's go Thoughtseize first. Because every land is a bolt, essentially. Oh, I've got another Valakut. I suppose that's not amazing. Let's go Dash. So the question is, do we want to Reclaimer? Don't think so this turn. I think rather just kill everything. Supreme Verdict. Well, we're glad my opponent doesn't draw that. Okay, Wooded Foothills. So that can represent a lightning bolt to kill our Ragavan. But we'll go with it because otherwise my opponent's just going to start throwing the lightning bolts at our face instead. We could go and get Urza's Saga instead because this isn't a massively fast clock. But then what would we go and get with it? No, I think we'll just beat. So it would be nice. Yeah, okay, so we're going to kill the Ragavan here. Not really much we can do about it. But this Reclaimer is a, what, 3-turn clock now? As long as my opponent doesn't find... Well, that's pretty good. Oh, that is very, very good. Yeah, we now need something that kills Dryad, really. Come on. Unholy Heat does indeed kill Dryad. Let's do that now. Okay, so the opponent's got another lightning bolt that they can use. Let's find Goyf or something. Well, I think we're running... Are we running a singleton push? Yeah, I think so. Oh, they've got 2 Valakuts going now. So actually, we don't want to fetch at all. Yeah, maybe I should have... I probably should have gone and got Saga instead. Ugh, iteration's so busted. Oh, hi, people in the chat. Nice to have you along. Sorry, it didn't come up on my what's it called, restream. But hi, Jared and Maui. Nice to I see. Yeah, I agree with. I don't know about jump. 1 card in hand for the opponent. I think it's got to be Edict. Otherwise, we're dead to a fetch land. Yeah, I've been, don't know, yeah, on the fence about Reclaimer. Not sure if it's better or worse than the old, what's it called, Dragon's Rage Channeler, Escape Shift. Hardcast Tybalt. Okay. Well, that's definitely something. What else has the opponent got? They have cast our own Liliana, so sure. Well, that's probably the best draw we could have had. But, into double land isn't amazing. I guess we'll play... We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. So we can go grab make the tokens here if my opponent edicts. I mean, I don't think we're ever... okay, my opponent's hit Omnath. Just going to concede. Yeah, I can see your point. Jared. You prefer Dragon's Rage Channeler, I think, do you? In that slot. Not actually playing Riveteer's Charm at the moment. I've seen a lot of people really, really liking it, but I just haven't quite found it. Haven't quite gotten on with it. Right, so we're going to want Ghost Quarter, Beseiju. Not Force of Vigor. What else? Bolt doesn't really kill anything. Push kills the Dryad. We can Force of Vigor kills Dryad, but nothing else, I don't think. Don't want Spell Bomb. No, we don't want Soul Guide Lantern. Maybe Colligan's Command if we're going to start crowning. Endurance is okay. It's like a flash threat. Don't want Blast Zone. Don't want these. Brutality is probably interesting, actually, for Bring to Light. I think that's possibly better. What's it better than, though? Don't know how good Grist is. No, actually, Grist. Yeah, Grist kills Omnath and kills the Dryad. So yeah, so we've got one cut to make. I've brought in a couple of lands, so it's probably cutting. I think I'll cut just maybe just the basic mountain. Let's try that. See how it goes. Not a matchup I have played a whole ton. Okay, we will play. I think this is okay. It's a bit ropey, but there's a lot to like here. Tarmogoyf into Liliana, and we've got a Ghost Quarter as well, which is didn't see that we didn't have the second black source. So that's a bit of a booby there on my part, but we'll find it at some point. I guess Ghost Quarter is potentially less good against a Ren and 6 deck. Well, that's a Ragavan. Think we're just going to go Saga Goyf here. And then next turn, if we don't draw a land, we can go dash Ragavan, or we can just make a token. Yeah, I think that's fine. Pass the turn. See if we find a land. Yeah. Hi to the people watching, by the way, and hello to people watching the replay. Nice to have you along. Basic planes from the opponent. This could be prismatic ending. There we go. Okay, so see if we draw. Okay, so we do draw the land. I think I'm just going to play Liliana here and then make a token the next turn. Yeah, make sure we uses our mana better. Uses our mana better, starts pressuring the hand of the opponent. If they play a Dryad, we can edict it next turn. They do sometimes run some sort of counter spell. Opponent misses a land drop, which is interesting. So here we're just going to make a token. And then we can go and get Springleaf Drum to keep up with mana. Or tick up Ditch Ragavan? Or do we just ditch? Do we just ditch Stomping Ground in order to keep a Ragavan around? Back up Ragavan. Yeah, I think that's fine, actually. We'll play the Ghost Quarter. Then attack Ragavan. Okay, so we hit Valky. So that was an interesting one. Could have cast the Valky side if we had an extra mana. Interesting keep from the opponent. from a deck that needs lands, keeping basic Valakut, basic planes. They must have had something pretty good like Teferi or something like that, I suppose. Right. Okay, so do we want anything else in this matchup? Not EE. I think we'll just ship it back. So yeah, those are just joining. We've had some fun and games today, getting the stream to work. We're now streaming on Twitch as well. Don't know what's best really. I've quite liked YouTube just for the ease of. It seems easy to use, but I know a lot of people like Twitch. Right, we're going to keep this hand. It's got we've got a turn 2 Renin 6 into Liliana, and we also have Boseiju to go along with that. Okay, so this is going to be Arboreal Grazer. Yep. Okay, so I'm in for pushing that. It's we've got other removal spells, and this is quite. It can be if you've ever got a mana kind of open, it's often not the worst idea to just kill the Grazer, because it later on in the game it can this can represent stopping a Ragavan getting through, or soaking up 6 damage from an attacking Tarmogoyf. So go and grab Blood Crypt here. Fatal Push. And we can go, we could go Inquisition, but a lot of the stuff we're afraid of my opponent playing next turn is more than 3 mana. Well, I suppose they don't have they don't have the capability to play Omnath this turn, or the following turn actually. Oh, yeah, they do the following turn, but not with a fetch land. Okay, there's another Grazer. Put a Windswept Teeth onto the field. Wonder if we should go. Right, so we've got some choices to make here. We can go Inquisition, but I think my opponent's probably got Omnath. If my opponent has... Actually, Inquisition is probably the play, because I'm rather afraid that my opponent will have the Dryad. Let's play this. I think we'll just go and get basic Swamp here. Go Inquisition. Yeah, because the Dryad next turn is really bad for us. Oh, Bring to Light is also horrendous. Okay. So we'll take Endurance, because it stops Unholy Heat potentially being active. We'll tick up, get back Bloodstained Mire, and we have to pass the turn. But yeah, that Bring to Light is really scary. Opponent could just go and grab... they can just go and grab... what's it called? Not Valky. Well, yeah, Valky, and then cast the Tibalt off of it. which we do have Unholy Heat to potentially do something about that. So yeah, here's Bring to Light. I've always struggled against these Bring to Light decks because yeah, at any point they can just either top deck this or just, you know, if that had been a Thoughtseize, we were really in this game. That's a big. I think I'm also a big advocate for playing the full 4 Thoughtseize before Inquisitions. Okay, so the opponent does go and get Valky, so we're gonna have to grind through that. Is that exile target artifact or creature? See what my opponent gets. They get Dryad and Bloodstained Mire, which is pretty good. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is go... So we know that my opponent's got Ending in hand, so I kind of want to use this Boseiju because it uses our mana. So we'll just get rid of... Get that Valakut out of there. Especially since my opponent can play Dryad next turn. And then we're going to go... So we need Mountain up. So we'll go Fetch. I guess we could play... Let's go and grab... we're going to get another Blood Crypt, I think. So here what we're going to do is we're going to go Liliana, tick up, discard this other Renin 6, which gets us Delirium, and then we can Heat and Renin 6 kill this. Tick up, get rid of Renin 6, gets Delirium, Heat this, ping this. So the opponent does have a Dryad they can play next turn. But we can start, you know, ticking up. Opponent use their ending. What do they use the ending on again? Oh, of course, they got rid of it with Liliana. Oh, yeah, okay. So my opponent immediately found a... Oh, they can kill Renin 6 as well. This is absolutely brutal. Yeah, that Valakut draw is just insane. So now we need something really good here. Opponent is top decking. We do have 2 cards in hand. So yeah, I need something to kill the Valakut. Right, so let's play out our hand. Is it better to play Reclaimer? That will leave us with 1 mana. I think that's fine. Draw a couple of cards. We've played our land this turn. We could play the Ragavan. I think well, it's not really going to help us at all. Yeah, no, that was kind of the I guess they have quite a lot of draws there. But yeah, every fetch land now turns into double bolt, which is obviously pretty bad. We can next turn we can go. Okay, opponent's drawn a Triome. Into Iteration. Yeah, that's just brutal. We'll see what the opponent hits with this, but it's really not looking good for the home team here. Sacred Foundry. So that's only, well, it's 1 copy of Lightning Bolt, isn't she? Oh, has the opponent found Omnath as well? Shock in. So it's something. Another Iteration. So the opponent can play another land here. Come on. This is brutal. Yeah, they can now go fetch. So we can go and grab what's this now? And endurance. Okay, so yeah, that's a pretty good turn for the opponent. Yeah, opponent attacks with Dryad. We'll block with Seasoned Pyromancer. And then we'll go to 2. Go and grab. What do we need? Don't need more. I guess we're just going to get Stomping Ground. That's a poor draw. So we're dead. We have to play Ragavan as a chump blocker. I guess we can cycle. Would make this a 3/4, but then we lose anyway. We can go. This can go and grab Ghost Quartz. But Ghost Quartz comes in tap, doesn't it? So we just go cast this. Play. Well, no, I guess we have to cycle this. Hope for something good. Yeah, we just lose. I mean, we've got 2 blockers now, but can't see this this going any. Okay, yeah, opponent finds another Valakut. Okay, so yeah, it was. I think we were actually doing reasonably fine until the opponent found the Valakut off the top. I mean, yeah, like I say, they did have a reasonable amount of decent draws there to try and pull something out. But yeah, there we go. It's always a really hard matchup, that one. And definitely, I guess, an advert for something like Dragon's Rage Channeler instead of Reclaimer. Yeah, my issue with Dragon's Rage Channeler, I don't know, it's just personal. I think I'm not as much of a fan of the whole of playing a load of baubles, but I don't know, maybe that is the way forward. I'm not sure what the best build of this is. Yeah, at the moment. But yeah, we're 1-on-1 now. Let's see what we come up against next. So got a few more videos coming out next, probably over the weekend. Got what have we got? I think there's a Rhino one, maybe a Jund video. But been doing a bit more streaming at the moment. Just when I get the chance. Always fun to interact with people as well. Always good to play some Jund as well. See how it's going. Haven't seen too many high performing sort of or decent finishes with Jund for a while now. I don't think there were any massive ones over. I think actually maybe one person did well in one of the challenges last weekend. Yeah, we'll play first. Okay, bad hand, mulligan. Yeah, better hand. We can go Thoughtseize into Goif. I think we're going to bottom the Reclaimer here. Don't really need that. Right, so yeah, we'll keep this and then get rid of the Reclaimer. So we'll lead off on a Thoughtseize, as is the Jund way. They've kept 7. Okay, so it's more affinity. So Drum, Spellbomb, Memnite. Yeah, it's definitely Thought Monitor here. Yeah, Thought Monitor just ends up getting so good. So a lot of this matchup. Next turn we're going to play Goif, but yeah, we will want to Unholy Heat the. It might even be that we Unholy Heat the Memnite. Don't know. We'll see what we draw. Obviously, the best draw for us is Wrenn and 6. Opponent plays Urza Saga, Springleaf Drum, Memnite, Spellbomb. Okay. Okay, so now now that we've drawn another 1-drop, I think we're just going to go Reclaimer, Fetch, and then we're going to heat the Memnite. Don't want to get Basic Mountain. I'm going to get Blood Crypt. Because it, yeah, I feel like we want, it shuts some mana off for them by, you know, they haven't got the mana to tap Springleaf Drum and Memnite, so potentially cut some mana off, and it also stops. It reduces the artifact count for some of the affinity cards like Thought Monitor and Thoughtcast. Okay, so we find a land. So we could go Reclaimer for Saga this turn, but I think playing a 5/6 Goif is probably just preferable. Hopefully the opponent hasn't drawn Metallic Rebuke. We will play the land. Pass the turn. Opponent's going to get to make a token here. It's a bit unfortunate, but yeah, they found the Ornithopter. But yeah, we could do with drawing a red source. Yeah, that construct is going to be a problem. Yeah, because it's now 6. It's going to be a 7/7. Oh, yeah, Relic as well is pretty good. This is turn 3 as well. Oh, crikey, that's an 8/8. Let's get rid of Foothills. I'll go for 6/7. So we could block here. How much do we like just blocking? The opponent can't XX, sacrifice it, make some treasures. They can't activate this. Oh, I guess they can pop the relic. I think we're going to have to throw our Goif under the bus at some point anyway. I think we'll do this. My opponent can pop the relic to make Goif a 0/1. If we double block, I think we need to use Reclaimer potentially. Okay, push is a good draw. So now we're going to go. I guess the opponent can bounce the Reclaimer. So we're going to use the Reclaimer. We'll try and block with it and then use it to make season to go and get the Triome. I guess the opponent could go bounce. What are we going to get rid of? Let's get rid of Goyf. Okay, so we'll block one of these and then activate this. Sacrifice a land. We can go and get the Triome so that we can play Seasoned Pyromancer next turn. Yeah. Yeah, it was fate to push this. It was a Memnite. I mean, if by Seasoned Pyromancer can draw us some way to deal with this construct, yeah, we'll play Dryad Arbor. Good chump blocker here. So Seasoned Pyromancer here is yeah, Seasoned Pyromancer here is a replacement for Riveteer's Charm. Would we have preferred Riveteer's Charm there? No. Suppose I'll try and keep a count of when we would have preferred each. Opponent draws a card. Springleaf Drum. So I think we'll block with Dryad Arbor first, because we can't bait the tokens next turn anyway. Thoughtseize. Don't really want to cast that one. Play the land. Or do I? Anything my opponent could have cast, they would have cast, right? Anything good. They can cast a Thought Monitor easily. They can cast Thought Cast. Yeah, there's no point in Thought Seizing here. We're just kind of holding on at the moment until we need to find like another Fatal Push killing the construct. I suppose holding on to the Thoughtseize isn't bad. Oh, yeah, I forgot we're not going to be able to make the tokens. Maybe I meant to not block here. No, I have to block, because otherwise my opponent treasure vaults. That makes this enormous. Okay, so Joanna's Companion. Maybe I was meant to Thoughtseize that. Yeah, I think that was probably their draw for turn. Let's get rid of Dryad Arbor. A bit surprised my opponent isn't activating this relic. Okay, here it goes, I think. So we'll go and just grab Stomping Ground. So we need, I don't know, another Seasoned Pyromancer is really good. A kill spell. Renan 6. 10. Yeah, it's dead. Okay. Not ideal there, but yeah, see. Hopefully we can come back for that. Right, so we definitely want Caligan's Command, all of these Force of Vigors. We want Engineered Explosives, Beseiju. Don't want... we probably don't want as many of these Inquisitions. My opponent... Oh, Thoughtseizes, actually. My opponent dumps their hand. Well, let's, we'll keep Thoughtseizes in as an initial one. Maybe Ghost Quarter. What don't we like? We like all these Thoughtseizes. I'm going to get rid of the Thoughtseizes, I think. They just, yeah, but the opponent, they're good turn one, but then drawing like we did there is just so bad. Shadow Spear is great. Saga Lantern doesn't do anything. Let's bring in the Ghost Quarter. We got one more slot. Chalice on 0 can be okay, but I don't think that's what we want. We'll just bring in Endurance, a flash blocker, maybe. Yeah, let's just go with that. Is Blast Zone good? No, I don't think so, really. But yeah, if you just joined us, we are 1-1 with Jun Saga, playing against Affinity for the second time in this league. We had a pretty narrow loss to bring to light Scapeshift in the last round. So looking for... Oh, I suppose we could have cut Ragavans. I think we'll keep this. Just try and go Ragavan into Goyf, into just keep going. Okay, so yeah, fetch. We'll actually go and get Stomping Ground here. So we've got double green for endurance. Yeah, we possibly should have cut Ragavan. I always forget that. I don't know. I think I look at Ragavan and you just think, oh, this card's broken. It's really good, which it is. Don't get me wrong. But here it's you often want to block. For this reason, the opponent can just chump block with Memnite. But I'm happy to attack here. Yeah, I agree. Can't quite see your full name, and apologies if I butcher this, but L. Laureate. Yeah, I think on the play you can possibly keep in some number of Ragavans. But yeah, I think if we manage to take this to a game 3, I'll switch that around. So we play a 3/4 Goyf. Opponent doesn't use Welding Jar to save their Memnite there. I wouldn't have been surprised, I guess. Okay, Springleaf Drum. Okay, so we're going to get to bash in. Attack with Goyf. I'm just going to play the other Goyf, I think. And then... Is it just Tomb tapped, probably? These can fetch basics if we need to keep our life total nice and high. Thoughtcast, really good. Lots of Welding Jars from the opponent. There's a Thought Monitor. So opponent's drawn 5 cards this turn. Wouldn't mind drawing Force of Vigor. Well, there's a Ginger Brute. But we do have 2 4/5s here. Well, there's not a Goyf, so I guess we're just going to be Lur Goyf Tribal for a time. I don't know if the opponent will start. I wouldn't be surprised to see them start using some of these Welding Jars. Okay, so they used 2 welding jars. So endurance is not quite as big as a Tarmogoyf. I think I'm just going to play another Goyf, play a land and pass. Don't expect my opponent to have anything like engineered explosives. This is looking. It's all looking a bit rough now. Because this token is going to be pretty enormous. I suppose we could have cut lilies as well. Actually, I've probably misboarded quite a lot here. Yeah, I think we'll learn from this. Remember to cut the Ragavans and the Lilianas. Not sure how we're going to get out of this one. I guess, yeah, Force of Vigor is a good way. Could go and get Dryad Arbor here. I wonder if I meant to. Yeah, I think Dryad Arbor's fine. So we'd quite like Grist. Force of Vigor is our best draw. Yeah, sadly I've misboarded quite heavily here because like Liliana's just doing nothing at the moment. Red and 6 isn't too bad. Yeah. Show me Force of Vigor. the fourth and final Tarmogoyf. Am I meant to just attack all here? So I attack with all of these Goyfs. My opponent goes, they can block 1, but then they take potentially 8. I think I'm meant to attack here because otherwise I just end up losing to the token anyway. Opponent's going to get to make another token. But I can only block 1 Goyf so far. Yeah, I think I'm going to attack here. Crazy as that might be. Then we can chump with Dryad Arbor and cast Endurance. Potentially. Oh, I guess they're going to get Shadow Spear, so it's actually not going to matter here. Yeah, that's... Okay, so we kill one of those. Let's go Goyf and pass. Yeah, if my opponent... Yeah, my opponent's going to go get Shadow Spear. That's a real problem. They go and get Relic. Okay. I guess that's pretty good. Cranial Plating. Yeah, I think we're pretty dead here. Yeah, should have kept those Thought Seizes. Although, did we draw? Oh, we did have 1 Ragavan. Okay, equipping to there, so... Yeah, we have... Actually, we just... Oh, no, we can block the Goyf. Grab a mountain. This can block the Thought Monitor. Don't want to block here. here. Yeah, we don't have any sweepers. Yeah, opponent regenerating their Thought Monitor. Don't I suppose now Force of Vigor helps us out. Well, but Seiji is pretty good as well. We can't attack. Yeah, trouble is my opponent's got that Relic of Progenitus, so we can go block, kill the cranial plating. That's what it's going to have to be. Because we can keep one Goyf. Opponent finds another as a Saga. And another cranial plating. Yeah, so we're dead to that. Okay, GG's. Yeah, a bit of a misboard from me. Maybe we weren't meant to keep that hand either. Don't know. Just all our Goyfs, and then Goyf really doesn't line up that well against like jump blockers. We needed a Shadow Spear. Lots of people playing Affinity at the moment. I think it's been doing fairly well in some of the high-level Modo tournaments. So that possibly explains. Okay, let's see. Yeah, maybe a bad matchup. We managed to do quite well against it match one. I don't know. I don't think I played the best there. You know, the ones you win are the I don't know. You feel like you have to keep them off. The kind of explosive early start. But yeah, it definitely could. I could definitely see it being not the best. Don't know if anyone's played it a bit more than I have. But we're running into some interesting ones this league. Played that twice, and they bring to light escape shift. So yeah, definitely running the gauntlet of some different things. See how we get on. Try and salvage a 3 and 2. Okay, nice to be on the play. And yeah, this is great. We can go, yeah, turn 1 Ragavan into turn 2 Ren and 6, which is yeah, kind of stuff you want to be doing. Right. So yeah, Blood Crypt here. Yeah. And Ragavan. Modo's struggling a little bit. There we go. Ragavan. See what the opponent does. Fairly rare these days that you get to connect with a turn 1 Ragavan. Don't be Arboreal Grazer. Please. Oh, that's not what we wanted to see. Ragavan's good though. So we exile the Fortress of the Legion, so no double strike for the opponent. We'll play this Renin 6. Tick up, get a land. Then I think we'll play this Soul Guide Lantern. It's a way to put an artifact into the graveyard. We can draw a card with it. Has the opponent got the Dryad? We do have the Fatal Push for a Dryad. Tireless Tracker. Okay, well, we can also push that. Or we could offer the trade with Ragavan, but don't think we really want to be doing that. So we could... How much mana have we got this turn? Potentially 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So yeah, let's draw a card first. Fatal Push this. Attack with Ragavan. 2. Well, that's a Primeval Titan. Probably can't cast that one. I think I'm just going to go and get a basic here. Try and keep our life total a little bit high. Yeah, definitely want to find a Visage. Oh, no. Oh, I missed ticking out my Ren and 6. Curses. Yeah, finding a Visage here would be insane. Expedition map. So the opponent can probably play a Titan next turn. I think. How much are we hitting for? 4, 5, 6. So if we play the Shadow Spear and equip and ping with Ren and 6, it turns it into a faster clock here. Attack 7. Gaining 5 life isn't nothing as well. Explore, but I think we'll play that. So yeah, we'll just ping my opponent, make it lethal next turn. Oh, we can play another land as well, which is quite good. Let's go and grab Mountain. Cast this. And then just play the Stomping Ground. So opponent's going to go and get another bounce land, play a Titan, Bajuka Bog. Okay, so they get Bajuka Bog. So not sure what they have here. Bajuka Bog will shrink Goyf down to a 3, I think. Summoner's Pact. So what are they going to go and get? They're going to get Dryad. There's a Dryad. So really need to... Okay, so Goyf's still a 5/6 here. So removal spell on Dryad is lethal. But Liliana Grist does it as well. Well, Thoughtseize is pretty good. We will Thoughtseize first. See what my opponent's working with. They got 4 cards in hand. They have to pay for pack next turn. Let's take their Cultivator Colossus. Okay, so we'll attack here. Yeah, we're slamming him with everything. We don't We don't really mind if my opponent blocks with the, if they kill the Ragavan. We want to make them fear a lightning bolt as well. But I agree with this play. We can actually Takenuma the Ragavan here. I should have played the land first as well, because that would have made Goy for 6. Oh, yeah, they can destroy Shadow Spear. Okay, that's fine. Although that makes Goyf bigger. Yes. What are we going to get? We could get Dryad Arbor. No, let's get Blood Crypt. No. So that makes Goyf. I still 5/6. Oh yeah, because Shadow Spear, he loses a point from Shadow Spear. Let's go. Yeah, I'm just going to keep pinging, I think. Play Event, Catacombs, and pass. Because this way, if my opponent finds some way to kill Goyf, no, sorry, if my opponent leaves the Dryad back to block, we can go and get Dryad Arbor, and then we've still got lethal with Ren and 6 ping and Dryad Arbor attack, and we've also got the ability to get Ragavan as well. Okay, so we don't know what my opponent's got in hand anymore. They've used their Dryad. They found Gruul Turf. They've used that. They've used the Bog. Okay, so they've got 2 cards in hand. We just need to hope that they haven't found Primeval Titan. Okay, they've got a Bog again. That's fine. That shrinks the Goyf. Hopefully just pass the turn here. Okay, so we'll go and fetch our ambush Dryad Arbor here. And we'll also Takenuma, which does shrink Goyf. Oh, we mill 3 cards as well, which is nice. That can obviously grow the Goyf. Okay, opponent concedes, so we get there against get their game 1 against Amulet Titan, the Titan Menace. Okay, so we want the Force of Vigors here. I've started bringing in Chalice of the Void, just to shut off the Summoners packs. Boseju's great. Ghost Quarter's great. I think Kolaghan's Command is great. Spellbomb doesn't do anything. Shadow Spear was okay there, but I don't think we want it that much. Get rid of Soul Guide as well. Reclaimer is okay to go and grab Ghost Quarter. I think we'll leave. Okay, what about Grist? Grist kills Dryad, but is that likely? Heat's good. Oh, Bolt doesn't do anything. We could cut a basic forest because we're bringing in extra lands, or a basic mountain. Let's cut a basic mountain and maybe 1 Grist. Don't know. What do we think about that? I think that's probably okay. See how we get on anyway. Okay, so yeah, I got this and one more match in this league, and then depending on the time, might do a couple more. What do we think of this? So it can't play Red and 6. We haven't got a fetch land. We can't actually cast this Force of Vigor. We haven't got a threat. I think this has to be a mulligan. Oh yeah, this is a lot better. So we'll go. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is great. Yeah. What do we want to put back is the question. Is it just Goif? So we'll go. Play Ragavan. Ragavan may not connect is the problem. I guess we'll put back Goif. Yeah, we'll put back Goif. Because then Ghost Quarter can, in theory, put them off a land. Yeah, punished for keeping the Ragavan there. Okay, Besaiju's nice. So now I think we're just going to go. It's just Thoughtseize now. Blood Crypt. Yeah. Or is it Ragavan? No, it's probably just Thoughts. Yeah, I'm going to go Thoughtseize. Opponent's not got. They've got 3 cards in hand. Amulet, Dryad. I'm going to take the Dryad here. I think. See, so I've got Amulet and Valakut in hand. There's the Amulet. Okay, so play a land. It's fine. So now we're going to go Ragavan. Ooh, push is actually quite good. So shock this in, go Ragavan. And then we'll probably end up pushing the Grazer. Okay, there's the Valakut. Okay, yeah, so we're going to push the Grazer, and then next turn we can play Liliana. Oh, we can't play Liliana. Oh, yeah, we can. We can if we get in with Ragavan. Okay, find Elvish Reclaimer. Not bad. Is this going to connect? We could do it connecting. Okay, that's good. So then we get to Liliana, the last card out of my opponent's hand. What are we going to discard to Liliana? Are we keeping Besaiju in? I think actually I'm going to play the Reclaimer and then tick up, get rid of Besaiju. So now hopefully we're in hopefully good shape now. The opponent had, if they find things like Titans and stuff, we get to get them out of their hand with Liliana. Okay, so let's need a Sanctuary. So they have to bounce the land back, which we can then discard. The opponent is kind of walking towards Primeval Titan mana, but we probably Ghost Quarter that this turn, especially since it boosts Elvish Reclaimer to a 3/4. see what we find. Well, Goif's quite nice, so we'll play that. So opponent's got 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. We'll sacrifice this to kill the Sanctuary, I think. Just trying to keep my opponent away from 6 mana. 4, 5, and then next turn we get to attack for 10. Hopefully should have a good outcome here. Okay, Bajuka Bog, an interesting one. Goif's still a 3/4. I guess it makes Reclaimer less good. So play a land, tick up. So we could sacrifice a land to go and get Saga, which I think I'm going to do this turn. It's better than 1 damage. Although 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess if we attack with the Reclaimer. Yeah, no, I think I'm going to just activate Reclaimer. How much do I care about playing that amulet? I mean, I might as well, all right. Oh, actually, amulet's pretty funny here because we get to Elvish Reclaimer, and then the land that we get comes in untapped. I mean, that does not matter at all, but opponent's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't really know what my opponent's looking for. We can ultimate Liliana this turn. See what they've got. Okay, opponent does have Summoner's Pact here, so they can go and get a creature of some sort. Don't know what they get. 5 mana. But we can Liliana next turn, so they can't pay for Pact. Okay. Sacrifice a forest. Grab a Saga. Okay, so we can just ultimate Liliana. Make it so my opponent can't pay for Pact. Yeah, we can attack. I'll Holy Heat this for good measure. Pass the turn, and the opponent dies to their own Pact trigger. So, yeah, a pretty convincing win there over Amulet Titan. Yeah, if you'll excuse me, I will just use the bathroom, and I will be right back. Right, back for round number 5. Let's go for the classic Jund 3-2. Yeah, often the definitely my most common result when I play Jund. Right, we win the die roll, which is good. We would definitely like to play first. Interesting hand. We can play Goif. We can, yeah, if we find any land for Ren and 6, I think we're going to go with this. It's not amazing, but it's okay. We can go turn 1. Do we play out the Pyrite spell on turn 1? It's kind of awkward. Actually, I think I'm just going to go and get the Triome turn 1. I keep forgetting we've got the Triome now. Because that gets all of our colours. So that any untapped land, well, not quite any untapped land, the black channel land or a basic swamp would not enable us to play Ren and 6. This enables us to play Hold Up Fatal Push as well. We don't have to fetch Shock necessarily, which is often obviously that's a good thing against burn and such. Okay, so we're playing Affinity again, by the look of it, which is for the third time this league, everyone's on it. It seems. Okay, that's really good. We find the land. I think I'm just going to go and get basic mountain. Play this Ren. We'll get the catacombs back, seeing as we can't fetch a basic. Yeah, this fetches both our basics. Okay, there's a Saga. Got Liliana coming down next. I shouldn't have fetched basic mountain. That was stupid, because then can't place Liliana with Saga. Okay, so let's go ahead and kill this. 5 cards in the opponent's hand. I think I'm just going to play. I should have played Saga there. I think I'm just going to go Ragavan Goif. Because we can clear the way for a Ragavan hit next turn. What did the opponent find with their Smith? They found Thought Monitor, but they haven't got many artifacts out at the moment. And they might not be able to make any tokens, potentially. Which would be ideal. Do they find anything here? They find Darksteel Citadel. So they will be able to play it and make a token next turn. There's a relic. Which is fine. Okay, another Ren and 6. Let's tick up. I guess we just offer the trade here, actually. I don't really... I should have used my... this hasn't gone well. Can't even attack with Goif now. Yeah, just mis-sequence this. I should have used my Pyrite Spell Bomb to kill the Smith there. But I'm happy if my opponent trades. They should definitely trade. Yeah. I think, I'm pretty sure they should definitely trade. Because then it just removes my my choices. I guess. Okay. Urzare. Can't quite cast that yet, but so we'll go land. So you got 5 mana, which is enough for Spell Bomb and Liliana. Yeah, should have done this in a different order, obviously, because then I could have attacked with Goif. Let's play this Liliana. Tick up. Maybe I meant to ditch Ren and 6, but given that we've got an active Ren and 6 buying us back lands, I think I'm just going to ditch the land. It's possible my opponent might portable hole the portable hole the Ren and 6. But yeah, let's see. So opponent goes and gets Springleaf Drum. They have another Urza Saga. I think I meant to just Edict here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, Sentinel. So this is a fairly straightforward turn. Ping the Sentinel. Edict the Construct. Play another Saga. For quite a lot. Don't hit anything, but that's fine. We can make a token. So yeah, feeling good about this league. This match, this game. Okay, this could be Urza, but we okay. So we're just gonna fatal push in response. Oh, are we? Yeah, I think so. So we get revolt from the treasure token. We're doing this now so that my opponent can't make more mana with the construct. Thoughtcast is fine. Yeah, so we win the game. I think we can Edict. We put Planeswalker and Enchantment in. We make a token here. We can go get Shadow Spear. So we're attacking for 6. Yeah, I mean, we probably do just win next turn. Right, so we'll bring in EE, K Command, both the Force of Vigors, Beseiju. We want to leave in Fatal Push, I think, because my opponent is running Urza. Pyrite Spellbomb's only okay. Soul Guide Lantern doesn't do anything. Ghost Quarter could be good. Got 3 cuts. Oh, yeah. So let's learn from our mistake last time and cut Ragavans and Lilianas. We'll take them all out for now. Okay, Bolt is actually fine, and Pirate Spellbomb. I think they're better than these cards. And then maybe we just bring in Brutalities or Blast Zone. I think Brutality's fine. Let's go with that. Go with that. See how we get on. Let's win this one so we can at least get a positive record this league. And then we'll probably run a another Jun League. Another Jun League through. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Turn 2 Ren's really good. We can, in theory, just force a vigor something. Okay, so yeah, Inquisition's a bit awkward there. See what my opponent does. If they play something that we really want, okay. So now we're just going to force a vigor. Hopefully, our opponent. This will work out really nice for us if my opponent doesn't find like a free artifact, so we can go force a vigor, kill this. Although my opponent's got. Oh, I'm just going to do it now. Opponent does. What do we need? We need red and green. Or is this blood? We definitely red. Let's go get blood crypt, I think. Then we can go force of vigor. Do I just exile? Do I just exile Renin 6? Because we know, no, we want to kill this Ingenious Smith before it gets out of control. Okay, so we kill 2 things. Then we can play Renin 6 and just kill the Ingenious Smith. My opponent probably portable holes, but that's fine. I guess we could Inquisition and then... No, I think if my opponent wants to spend their... No, especially now we've drawn the Goyf. If my opponent wants to spend their entire next turn just portable holing our Renin 6, I think we're fine with that. Then we can just go Inquisition Goyf. Play the land out, Inquisition you. Okay, well, there's nothing to be taken, but we do get to play a 6/7 Tarmogoyf. Opponent short on land. Oh no, they've got an Otawara, but they haven't got enough mana to. I don't think they can cast. Okay, they find Thought Cast, which is pretty good. Don't think they can quite cast Thought Monitor yet. Okay, Reclaim is pretty good. It's okay. It's attack for 6. Yeah. Trouble is, if our opponent's found a land, they can play Urza next turn. Good. Okay, they found a portable hole. So we'll go and grab the Triome. Okay, Unholy Heat is interesting. Do we play this out? I think we just do, yeah. Pass the turn. We can activate Reclaimer end of turn, go and get Urza's Saga. And if we need to... Okay, so we're going to heat that. Actually, I'm going to do that in response. Although, is that... Would we rather save the heat for an Urza? Actually, yeah, we would. We definitely would. Although I guess it stops my opponent generating mana. Oh, another one anyway. Okay. Finding another Force of Vigor would be nice. So let's go this. Sacrifice. I think it's just this. Can possibly get it back with Ren. So yeah, we go and get Urza's Saga. Engineered explosives, that's one. Okay, I think we know what we're doing here. Do we attack first? Or would we rather... This gets us Delirium as well, so we can, one, pop it. We can't then make the token. We could make the token... Oh, but we can get Renin 6 back. Do it. Yeah, okay, so do one, pop it, and then we get Renin 6 back. But if we're doing that, we might as well attack. it doesn't block. Yeah, we're we're going to get a lot of cards back here. Let's pop that right now. That kills a hell of a lot of stuff. Tick this up. Grab. Have we got all the basics out? Bloodstained Mire. We've got Delirium as well, for what it's worth. But we're probably not going to use. Not going to use as a Saga. Sorry, not going to use Unholy Heat just yet. Oh, opponent doesn't have double blue either, which is yeah, another excellent reason to engineer the explosives there. Opponent finds Nettle Cyst, which is pretty good. I suppose opponent can kill Ren and 6 here. I wonder if I'm meant to stop that. I think I probably am. Because then we can... Actually, how much do we care? Nah, I think I'm good with that. Because now we just make a token, go and get Shadow Spear, start gaining loads and loads of life. Goif is now 7-8 as well. Do we just get Basic Mountain? Now that Brennan 6 has died, I think I might get a Shockland. Yeah. And now that we can go and get Shadow Spear. Okay, Thoughtseize. Oh, Thoughtseize is really good. So do this. Make a token. Shadow Spear. Equip the Shadow Spear to Goif. We'll Thoughtseize for good measure. Double Urza Spell Pierce. So I guess we're taking Urza. See what the opponent's got for us. So misclick there. We know that they've got. We know they've got Spell Pierce. I can't cast an Urza this turn. They could flood the board, but we do have a Trampler, an 8/9 Trampler. Ooh, Brutality as well. That's almost lethal. Their Germ is now an 8/8. Okay, let's attack with Goif. Should be attacking with these as well, actually. Okay, so then we'll just heat this. Oh, and that shrinks that as well, actually. So yeah, we deal 1 point of damage, and then we can Collective Brutality them for the last 2 points of damage. Burning them out with Collective Brutality. That's what we like. Okay, so we get the 3 and 2, which, classic Jund. Pretty happy with that, I suppose. Think, what did we lose? So we lost 1 game against Affinity, but we won 2 of them. So hopefully we've got that cracked. We lost. What was the other loss we took? Took a loss to What did we take a loss to? Affinity. We beat Titan. Oh, we lost to Scape Shift. Okay. So, but yeah, we got 3-2. Is there anything? I don't know. Maybe that's yeah. Gonna I think we'll run another league through. Reclaimer was kind of okay, but maybe I'll try a different build now. So yeah, I will go and make some small changes, and then be back in probably back in about 5 minutes. Go and grab a drink and stuff as well, and we'll run another Jund League through. So yeah, see you in about 5 minutes. Right, here we go. Hi, Christopher Rees and CGRA. Nice to have you here. Going to be running some more Jund Saga, but just in the process of making a few changes. So I think we're going to run a deck list through that's very similar, but same idea, but similar to a one that did well in a recent modern challenge. So I think we'll go with that. Just sort out the mana traders shenanigans. Just got to swap out a few cards. But yeah, thanks for joining the stream. Always good to have people along. Going to do some more Jund this sunny Friday evening. Just change some stuff up. Yeah, we're going to be cutting Reclaimer in favor of Dragon's Rage Channeler. We just played a league, went 3-2, wasn't too bad, but Dragon's Rage Channeler did just feel a little bit mopey. It does cool grindy stuff, but yeah, not really where we want to be. We can grind well enough without it. In some games, you just want the channeler to take over the game. So I think I've settled on a 75. I think just checking through. Yep, let's go with that. Okay, right. So let's figure out how to do this. So yeah, let's try and figure this out. Bear with me 2 seconds. Where do I save all my deck lists? Let's go with that. Okay. So cards should be coming through. Yeah, Springleaf Drum was I don't know, I've seen a few people playing it. The main thing has actually been yeah, it can just keep you up on mana if you end up having to sacrifice your Urza Saga. But yeah, I agree. It's a bit of an interesting choice. The card that quite impressed me has been what's it called? Dryad Arbor. Just fetching it and being the real key was being able to play it as a land and then sacrifice it to Grist, who's really overperformed actually. But yeah, we'll give this list a go. Just mess around, getting everything sorted. Hope everyone's doing well. Thanks for joining the stream. It's good to have some fellow Jund enthusiasts along. So for those interested, this list is going to be very similar to one by Suze6 on Modo. Did pretty well in a recent modern challenge with this list. So yeah, I've just made a few changes just for personal choice, really. Let's see. So we'll should have everything now. Okay, so they had Pithing Needle in the main, which I'm not a big fan of. Also had what's going on here?
Okay, so also had only 5. Well, they've only got 5 discard, but I've messed around. They had 3 and 2, 3 copies of Thoughtseize, 2 Inquisition. I've gone to 4 Thoughtseize. And then, so what did I put in instead? Let's just sort this out by mana value. So that's all fine. Then what did I put in instead? Just need a 70th card now. Oh, we went up. Yeah, 2. God, Modo is not liking having all these all this stuff running. Hopefully it'll come back. If not, I'll just give it a quick restart. But yeah, Arbor and Grist did prove very, very good. Right, so it looks like I'm going to have to restart my Magic Online. Do please bear with me. Shouldn't be too long. Oh yeah, Neil's what to name. I guess naming Ren and 6 is a bit hard. Because we run our own Ren and 6, obviously. But I guess naming like Fairy. Right. Sorry about this. Very unprofessional, but I'm just having to restart Modo because it's throwing one of its famous wobblies. Right, get in there. But yeah, going to be playing some. It's quite an interesting list. It's got a few different cards that I haven't seen for a while. Like it's playing a Croxer, which is possibly ambitious with the what's it called, the Urza Saga mana base, but definitely willing to give it a go. Right, getting there. Right, let's try and load this back up. Hopefully that'll come back for people now. Right, so let's do this. So get rid of Pithing Needle. I can see it being an interesting one to include, but yeah, I guess we haven't seen too much elementals today. Right, here we go. So that is finally our the new combo. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that is a good point. So you can name, I guess, either Planebound Accomplice or Vivian. Okay, yeah, that's a fair shout. Actually, if that deck becomes more prominent, might want to think about bringing that back in. But yeah, we're gonna give this one a go. So we're now playing the Dragon's Race Channeler Unholy Heat Bragavan package of what's that, 12 cards. Other than that, the list is kind of similar. 22 lands seems quite light, but yeah, we do have 2 more Besages to bring in if we need to. We're going to try Riveteer's Charm again, 2 copies. It hasn't impressed me that much, I have to be honest. People keep going on about it, but I don't know. I'm desperate for me to find a time for it to be good, I guess. But yeah, let's just get going here. Another cheeky Jun League. Yeah, thanks to everyone assembling on the YouTube channel. And yes, sorry if I think the chat is often a little bit behind where I am. So sorry, I've just seen suggesting another Nihil Spellbomb. Is that something you've been playing around with quite a lot? I have submitted the list now because, yeah, like I say, the chat's often, I think it's probably about 30 seconds behind. Maybe actually I can just see it on there. I think it's about 30-40 seconds behind the times. But do my best to keep up with the chat. Also streaming on Twitch at the moment. Don't think get as many viewers over there, but welcome if you are watching on Twitch. Not really sure which platform is best, but I know a lot of people like watching on Twitch. Yeah, I agree, Segra. Don't know if to call you Segra, but it's 4 Sagas is a hell of a lot of colorless lands. Like the card's really strong, especially when paired with Ren and 6, which is what we're trying to do. But yeah, I agree. Right. So this is probably a mulligan. 2/3 mana spells and a Croxer. Get rid of that. I'm going to keep this. It's a little bit better. We'll get rid of the Shadow Spear. Hope to draw a fetch land. We're on the draw, so we're probably not going to play this Ragavan on turn 1. Unless we find a fetch land, in which case we probably go for it. Oh, what's this? Are we against Burn? Oh, it's a opposing Ragavan. Come on, land. So yeah, we're probably just killing this. That's a Croxer. So we're just Unholy Heat, right? Actually, I guess it's not going to be Murktide Regent. I don't think, because they don't play a basic mountain. So we'll just leave up this heat so my opponent can't dash a Ragavan. Could be something like Blue-Red Prowess, I guess. Don't know if they're running Ragavan now. Kill this. So I'm keeping the bauble in my hand to surveil with this Dragon's Rage. Oh, Witch's Oven. Okay, so this is going to be Jun's Sacrifice, I think. Land. Show me a fetch land. That would be absolutely ideal. So it's not a land, but it is something. So let's go this. Yeah, I'm just going to play out both my creatures here. We'll put that on top. Play out both of these, and then opponent is fairly likely to be on Thoughtseize, I suppose. See if my opponent's drawing their land. Sword of the Meek. Okay. I guess Spellbomb is a good choice. That may well be a change I make going forward. But no worries. I hope you're enjoying the stream. And there's I think there'll be a couple of videos out eventually on YouTube. Well, the opponents conceded, so yeah, they didn't find their second land. So Sword of the Meek, what does that tell us? I guess they're just running Sword of the Meek for like Witch's Oven and stuff, but rather than the Thopter Sword combo. But does that make us want to bring in like Endurance? Probably. Yeah, probably. You're saying Shadow Spear is really good against this. Oh yeah, I guess they can't drain us out then. Yeah, let's yeah, we definitely that would definitely be priority one to go and grab. So it probably is like a Jun Saga list or sorry, Jun Sack list. So yeah, I think we want the endurances. I guess we're not overly keen on Liliana of the Veil. They want, you know, we don't really want to be Lilianaing away a Cauldron familiar. Could consider Necromancer. Don't think that's that great. Got Spellbomb in. Riveteer's Charm can exile a graveyard, so that's pretty important. Could be Terminate, just for the spot removal spells are pretty important, I think, just for yeah, just for killing the what's it called, Mayhem Devil if they're running that. So yeah, let's just see what this is like. Yeah, a bit of an unknown. I'm imagining some sort of because I'd bet quite a lot that they had the Cauldron familiar in, given that they have that what's it called, Witch's Oven. Yeah, I did consider Necromancer for the cat, but is Endurance just better? Do we think potentially? I know they can get around that, but we'll keep this. We'll go Ragavan into hopefully Ren and 6. Maybe we should. Are we running Colligan's Command in the sideboard? Don't know if we are actually. No. Let's see how we get on. I guess we could have brought in Boseiju, but okay. So they've got Blood Crypt, so it's definitely black red, and there's the Oven. Okay, we've got an Endurance in our hand. Now we've got 2 Endurances. So we need to go and get Stomping Ground. Let's open with this Ragavan. Yeah, Culling Ritual. Yeah. Still not entirely sure what they're on. I guess they make food tokens as well. So yeah, Culling Ritual is possibly a good one. What else have we got? Oh, I guess I might want to cut some of the Thought Seizes as well. Where are you watching from, if you don't mind me asking, Seagra? It's sort of, what is it? About 8 o'clock here in the UK. Right, so opponent gets double Blood Crypt. See what they've got. Could be some like Goblin Engineer. Okay. So for Sword of the Meek into the graveyard? Oh, of course, it's Anvil. Okay, so it's Red Black Anvil. I think this has been fairly popularized by Aspiring Spike. So I'm going to offer the trade here. Happy if my opponent wants to trade. Goblin Engineer for Ragavan. Okay, just stops them getting the anvil back, and we do have another Ragavan as well. So find a land for Ren and 6. So yeah, we're just gonna play that, I think, rather than the Tarmogoyf. Take up, get back Bloodstain Mire, and pass the turn. We'd quite like to untap with the ability to play Endurance. We can obviously use Endurance if we absolutely need to. Okay, Dash Ragavan. Not a lot we can do about that at the moment. Okay, so they get Verdant Catacombs off the top, which is fine. Didn't want to draw that one. Okay, just a dash there. Okay, so I think I want to just play Goyf, play Ragavan. Oh, I should have played my fetch land there. So let's play Goyf, play Ragavan. I'm fairly content to just block here. We have no massive need for the Endurance just yet. We can start drawing 2 cards a turn now that we've drawn the Proving Ground as well. I'm forever going to be calling this a Triome, but specifically not a Triome, which shouldn't shouldn't anger me so much, but just a little bit annoying to me that they're called something different. There's an Anvil. Whenever one or more artifacts you control, it's not even non-token, so they can act. Yeah, so does it deal damage? No, it makes. Yeah, okay. So we've got the Ren and 6 to ping these to death, which is nice. So this turn, I think we're just going to go. Ooh, that's a nice one. So go Ren and 6, kill your Ragavan. Oh yeah, they can just trigger once each turn. Okay, so they can. Oh, during your turn. Okay, so yeah, we're just going to attack him with everything. Opponent needs kind of stuff on the board to kind of work. Just play Grist. Grist has been really overperforming for me. Just just the fact that it kills anything, including planeswalkers, is just Don't know. I feel like this card's pretty underutilized in Modern. Disciple of the Vault. Okay, so that's another one that's pingable. Sword of the Meat. Oh, I see. And then that brings back the sword. I wonder if I meant to Endurance now. I don't think I am. Like, this is quite slow. They haven't got another sack outlet, so I can just wait for next turn. It's going to get Blood Crypt tapped. Yeah, I think I'd rather be able to hard cast Endurance. Dragon's Race Channeler is nice. Right, so let's just go ping this. Opponent's going to sacrifice it to make a food. Good tick up. So we could kill this construct, but play this. So 3/3, which is good. Go for 5/6. No, we don't want to tap this insect. Okay, so pretty good. Ravenous Squirrel. Ragavan. Can my opponent do this twice? So if they sacrifice a creature, makes a food. Okay, so we'll let this trigger and trigger Soul of the Meek. Then we'll just go Endurance. It's a bit irritating that we have to exile my opponent's, well, get rid of my opponent's graveyard, given that my Goyf is now, well, our Goyf was a 6/7, it's a 4/5, but I think that's probably fine. It's got 0 cards in hand as well. We have another Endurance. This Renin 6 is just a good draw. So we'll get rid of the Ragavan. Or we're going to kill the squirrel. Each opponent loses life. There's only 2 creature cards, so we could attack. Yeah, I think we'll just kill the squirrel. And then just attack with everything here. Thoughtseize for a trigger, but not really worth it. Put the opponent 7, pass the turn. This Renin 6's body count is probably, I don't know, I think it's 4, 5, 3 or 4 or 5, essentially. Could be Thoughtseize. I guess they can gain a whole bunch of life with these food tokens. Well, by that I mean 9, but constrained by mana, so they can gain 6. Okay, so I've made a construct. We go to 8. Can this do anything else? Sacrifice it. It's tapped already. I think I'm just going to flash in Endurance. There's an extra attacker here. I guess we should 4 card types. We've already got creatures, so yeah, I'll put my opponent's stuff back in just in case they're running Kolaghan's Command or Unearth or anything like that. Yeah, I thought about Cycle Land and Ren and 6, but I don't know. I feel like we can possibly just kill my opponent here. You know, ping some stuff. My opponent can gain some life. You gain a life. So probably... Yeah. Oh, yeah. So opponent goes to 8. Guess we'll just attack with everything. Opponent can gain 3 life. We go to 11, but then we attack for 6, 10, 11. We're attacking for 14. Which, I don't know, have to imagine gets there here. Opponent could have, what, Fatal Push, kills anything. They could kill the Goyf and they take 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that keeps them alive. Maybe I should have thought seized first, but yeah, I don't really want to lose the life. Yeah, we get there with that. Good stuff. Okay, so we move on to 1-0. Never saw any sort of a Saga there, so just ended up playing good old just actual factual Jund. So let's see what we can do in the next one. Right. Thoughtseize Tarmogoyf Liliana seems like the kind of thing we want to be doing. I've heard that's pretty good. Saying that, we're probably just going to get steamrolled by Tron or Titan now. We could lead on Channeler, but okay, Bauble. Opponent mulled to 6, plays a Bauble looking at... They target themselves, so that implies they've... Okay, so I think they've probably got a fetch land in hand. Okay, so Spire Bluff. So this is probably Murktide. So yeah, I think we're just going to Thoughtseize. Grab an Overgrown Tomb, because we don't want to expose our Goyf to being like heated or what have you. So yeah, I think this is fine. Opponent could have Spell Pierce. Okay, double iteration, Unholy Heat. So we're going to take an iteration here. Opponent does indeed have a fetch land. So Riveteer's Charm can be really good here, because it kills Murktide Regent. Bloodstained Mire is a good draw. So I'm just going to play the Mountain. Do we think my opponent's likely to have Blood Moon in the main? Going to get basic Swamp. I think that's probably best, yeah. Just in case. Okay, so there's a Goyf. Wonder if opponent drew anything. So they're going to iteration this turn, but then we can go Liliana. Boseiju tends to be dead in this matchup. Okay, they get Ragavan, so Liliana kind of has to edict that. Although, okay, another Liliana is pretty good. So Liliana tick down grows the Goyf. Well, it does give them Delirium. In for 5. Yeah, hopefully Charm's going to be good here. It has a lot of relevant modes in this matchup. That's for sure. You know, if they play a Murktide, we might just... No, we probably just Charm it. Yeah, getting out basic lands seemed the correct decision there. See what they do. So they have got Delirium. They've got quite a lot of cards in their hand again. So we know they've used the iterations. So we know they've got Heat and some unknowns. Okay, there's a Delta. So if it's Murktide here, I think we go Channeler, Tick Up, River Tears, Charm. Maybe. Okay, so opponent does fetch a basic. Okay, the Unholy Heat Goyf. Is this going to be a Murktide? It is a Murktide. Okay, well, we have the tools to deal with that. So we can go Tick Up. We'll get rid of Beseiju. Now, I'd like to go and get basic Forest, but we need two things, 2 red pips. So let's go and get a Stomping Ground. Play this, and well, I mean, I wasn't too high on Reveteer's Charm, but it is good here. I suppose Liliana would do the same thing. I think I'm going to put that in the graveyard. Yeah, that's pretty good. kills Murktide Regent. We've got a backup Liliana as well. See what we're drawing. Opponent's conceded, so yeah, we get there. Let's go to sideboarding. But yeah, definitely going to be wary of Blood Moon. They probably don't know that we're Jun Saga. I saw Ren and 6 on the top. Okay. We've definitely got Sagas in here, haven't we? Yeah. So we want the Endurances. Boil is interesting, but I don't know how much I want that. Terminate, we definitely want. Yeah, not keen on Boil, I don't think, because they run too many Spire Bluffs and stuff. Well, I don't know. Spire Bluffs are the only lands. I don't think it's that good because it's a lot of mana. It's easy to spell Pierce, and the opponent can, the opponent actually usually only needs one, or they can operate fairly reasonably with just 2 or 3 lands. So I don't think I'm going to bring in Boil. What don't we like? So Moon Brutality is another one that's possible. Liliana's great, Gris is great, Riveteer's Charm was really good there. Heat and all these are good. We got quite a lot of good stuff here. Goyf tends to be really quite good. Yeah, Goyf tends to be pretty good. Got 3 cuts to make though. Brennan 6 is probably fine. Unholy Heat kills all of... Maybe it's Push. Push kills Channeler and everything. Yeah, I think the light sideboard. I definitely want these 3 cards, I think. Definitely want these 3, but I'm really not sure what to take out. Maybe Brennan 6 doesn't do enough. Don't think we want to cut a land. All the Planeswalkers are really good. Maybe it's Croxer. 1 Renin 6. Maybe a couple of Renin 6 on the play. Let's go with that. Don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure about Croxer. I think this is probably fine. Yeah, I thought Croxer was a bit slow. It's good against control, but they don't really play too much like a control deck. Right, I think we have to mulligan this. 5 lands. We do have 2 Urza Sagas. Do have 2 Urza Sagas, but yeah, I think we have to mulligan this because we can't kill my opponent's turn 1 creature. We'll keep this though and bottom a Ragavan. Oh, you like cutting a bauble? Yeah, I could see that actually. I guess in the longer game we're likely to get Delirium anyway, and my opponent's probably bringing in some sort of graveyard hate. So maybe if we... Right, so opponent's gone Dragon's Rage Channeler. So we're going to lead with Ragavan, I think. Catacombs. Okay, so I think we'll just play the Cliffs and then we'll play Ragavan. And then next turn we can go Dragon's Rage Channeler. Oh, probably... no, I was going to say probably should fetch out the basics, but we'll do that this coming turn. We couldn't have done that and played Ragavan because you don't want to fetch basic mountain. We'll go and grab a... We're going to grab probably a swamp. Okay, opponent's got a bolt in their upkeep, so they have things for their graveyard. A little bit concerned that my opponent will end up having a very early Murktide Regent. Saga's interesting, but I think we're just going to go this. So we'll do this now because we want to fetch. I want to fetch first, so that because if we play the Channeler then fetch, my opponent has a chance to kill the Channeler before we get a Surveil trigger. Yeah, we'll top that. Okay, opponent does kill our Channeler. Hopefully they don't have Murktide. They don't. Just 2 islands in hand now for the opponent. And they don't quite have Delirium. I wonder when I meant to play this Saga. I think I meant to play it next turn. Oh, Iteration's a good draw from the opponent. I'm probably playing Saga dashing Ragavan. Tarn. Okay, so this was turn 3. So my opponent played their land first. Oh yeah, we know we're drawing heat. Sure. Let's dash first. Opponent might have a lightning bolt or a unholy heat. We get a hit in with Ragavan. I could go heat here. Or we could play the Saga. I think I'm going to go heat. I hope my opponent doesn't have Spell Pierce. If they have Spell Pierce, we get kind of wrecked, but I mean, not wrecked. Yeah, we're in. Actually, not convinced about that play. Thinking about it, although if my opponent, because playing as a Saga there would have meant playing as a Saga there would have meant we're closer to getting a what's it called, spell bomb with our Saga. Jace is obviously pretty rough here. So yeah, could do with finding another Unholy Heat. Opponent does get to put cards on top. I think we're just going to attack Jace. There's a bit of almost game theory here. My opponent knows we're going to attack Jace probably. So they put maybe something good on top, but then they probably just put something rubbish on top. It's not worth the risk. So here I think we have to dash Ragavan again. Don't think we can afford to let the Jace live for too long. I mean, it's very likely that my opponent's found either a counter spell or a removal spell. Okay, we find land though, so that's pretty good because it also fetches out our basic. I suppose if my opponent has got a counter spell, we can we could have played another Ragavan. Let's go and get my other basic land here. 2 cards in my opponent's hand, but they have an active Jace, which is not great. Not a great place to be. Drawn a lot of cards with Jace. So I'll make a token, make another token, get a spell bomb. Is the theory. I guess Boil would have actually been quite good here. See what we can do. Opponent in the tank a little bit. Okay, Dragon's Rage Channeler. So I'll make a token. So we draw Goyf, but yeah, we're making another token. Then I'm pretty confident we're getting Spell Bomb here. Question is, do I dash Ragavan? I don't think so. Opponent could steal, I guess. Steal this token. Okay, opponent blocks, so I can do this now. Okay, draw another land, which isn't amazing. We get to keep our construct around, hopefully. Then I think I'm just going to play out a Ragavan here. Can't imagine my opponent will be running like Anger of the Gods or something. Play a land pass. So yeah, once draw, I guess Brennan 6 would be real nice. Okay, oh yeah, that's bad because now yeah we lose the other one as well. Okay, it's not looking great this this game. This Jace has pretty much won it by himself. But getting my opponent's graveyard gone is pretty big. Oh, right. My opponent on Ledger Shredder. And this new unlicensed Hearse. Exile 2 target cards from a... Sure. Bauble not great. So my opponent's got on top. Iteration. Okay, so that means that my opponent has to discard. Well, it's a bit weird, this, because I always forget it's each player. Opponent discards the iteration, so I wonder, yeah, they must have Murktide Regent. Oh, they got Counterspell. Okay. So that actually worked out. Well, yeah, we're probably just dead now, actually. Yeah, this Jace is just been left unchecked for way too long, and now I don't think we can come back. Yeah, I don't think we can come back from this, unfortunately. I suppose we should see what we draw. Well, we draw Renin 6, so if the opponent doesn't find a counterspell, that can, in theory, kill Jace. We could also draw something like Grist. There's Murktide. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think this is pretty much game over now. And a dashed Ragavan. So yeah, we'll block here. So we can kill Jace next turn. We need to find a remove. If we find Terminate, yeah, it's dead. Okay, so that Jace did well. I mean, it won the game. So, what do we want to change, if anything? Maybe Brutality is good enough. So, yeah, let's trim a Bauble and bring in. How good is Brutality? Maybe no, I don't think Boyle's that good. I think Brutality is probably fine. It can, it can kill Ragavan and get a counterspell out of the hand. It can gain us some life if we need. So I want to find, our spell bombs and endurance is really quite early on. a definite reasonable strategy in this match is to just cast Endurance on 3 and beat them down with it. This hand is awful. This is okay, but only okay. Let's get rid of... I think I want to keep... Maybe it's just Ragavan because I'm not going to have time to play it. I'm going to get rid of Ragavan. Well, yeah. We've got quite a lot of answers to things. You know, we've got 2 answers to a Murktide. We've got an answer to a Ragavan. Opponent's mulligan to 6. I guess we can't cast this Terminate yet. But we're going to need to draw another land anyway. Maybe we should have kept that Ragavan, because we could have potentially dashed on turn 2. Yeah, don't know. This Triome's awkward in the opener. Really don't want to mulligan. Okay, so opponents kept their 6. Triome pass. Okay, so we like that they start with Bauble, because it grows the Goyf potentially. They target themselves. Don't like what's on top. Okay, so that's a good draw actually. So I think we'll just play Goyf. It's out of bolt range. Sure, they're not running Spell Snare. Consider, sure. So this is all right. So we get to go see what my opponent does. Yeah, I was just thinking that Charm can reload. So if my opponent doesn't do anything here, we get to go crash in with Goyf. They do have Delirium, which would kill the Goyf if they've got Unholy Heat. So yeah, if my opponent just doesn't, you know, if we're going to untap, attack with Goyf, and then wait and see what my opponent does, we can then Riveteer's Charm potentially. Order some Riveteer's Charms in the mail. Got the full play set. Don't think I'll potentially ever need the full play set, but so yeah, hopefully they'll arrive at some point. Okay, Spybluff Canal. A little bit concerned about Blood Moon, I suppose, but opponent doesn't have any basic islands out at the moment. Opponent can't quite cast a Murktide Regent. We've got 2 answers to Murktide. Ooh, Saga. So we're not going to play Saga. Should have played my Mountain. Could be Petty Theft here. Oh, it is Unholy Heat. Okay, so it does kill Goyf, unfortunately. Play my Mountain, pass. Yeah, play the Mountain there instead of Saga, because we probably want to Riveteer's Charm. Although if my opponent has Murktide here, okay, that's fine. So yeah, we're going to go for... It's my first time casting a Riveteer's Charm in this manner. Exile the top 3 cards. Hopefully my opponent doesn't have Spell Pierce. Boo! Oh, that sucks. So could do drawing something we want to resolve now. Okay, we draw a basic, which isn't the worst, but Yeah, I can see them not blood mooning until they have at least 2. I guess they might be forced to if they really want to kill her as a Saga. So we've got an answer to a Murktide now. Mishra's Bauble. I'd quite like them to go Murktide here. They're targeting themselves. So that implies they probably don't have Murktide. Well, they do, and they're... Okay, so they've got another basic... Okay, so... Pretty easy decision here. Yeah, big boo on that Riveteer's Charm. 2 cards in my opponent's hand. So 3 with the one they draw from Bauble. Oh, Brutality. Okay, so I'm in for a Brutality. I think just the Duress mode is fine here. Uses my mana well. Okay, Archmage's Charm and Consider. Oh, I've tapped wrong there because I can't terminate now if I need to. Yeah, we're taking Archmage's Charm. Pass the turn. Yeah, tap my lands wrong there. Oh, I really wanted really wanted to Riveteer's Charm there. So opponent's got Dragon's Race Channeler, Consider, and 1 unknown. We're going to make a token and then get Nihil's Spell Bomb. Where's the Channeler? And a Ragavan. Yeah, I guess I couldn't dash. Oh, I guess I could activate the hearse. So let's make a token. So we draw. Oh, Besage's actually pretty good. Right, so tap the right lands this time. But yeah, Besage kills the hearse, which is nice. I mean, it's definitely Spell Bomb, right? And then we just wait for my opponent's turn. I guess I could attack. No, I don't think I want to attack just now. Yeah, hoping to beat the face with the Robo tokens. I think at the moment I want to hold back for now. Okay, so we'll let my opponent draw a card. We'll go to the draw step. Yeah, and then we'll Spell Bomb now. Just want to give my opponent minimum chance to reload their to cast their Murktide. Okay, Dragon's Race Channeler is not too bad a draw. Oh, well, okay, so it was a choice there. No, that was definitely correct, I think. So we could have kept, we could have waited until the Dragon's Race Channeler attacked and then Bauble and then Spell Bombed them, but it's just not worth risking my opponent drawing Murktide Regent. So opponent liked the card they saw on top. This Unlicensed Hearse is actually pretty interesting. Okay, they're crewing that for 5. I mean, that's fine. I'm not blocking. Okay, we find a Ragavan. So I could go dash Ragavan. I could just play Ragavan. Makes Boseiju cheaper. Play Ragavan, cast Boseiju, hold up, terminate. That's fine. Going to attack with 1 token here, I think. Well, yeah. Ragavan. Maybe I should have played Dragon's Rage Channeler. So yeah, we've got Boseiju for the hearse. Quite interesting, this hearse, actually. Okay, opponent Unholy Heats the Ragavan. So yeah, I'm just going to do this now. I guess that messes with my opponent's Surveil potentially as well. Oh, iteration is so brutal when the opponent finds iteration in these longer matchups. So we want to find, what do we want to find? More Sagas potentially. I wonder if I meant to terminate something here. Opponent's found Unholy Heat as well, so I think I'm going to have to terminate. I think we're going to have to terminate the Ragavan. But if our opponent's found, this is so. I think actually I just let this go. I don't think I can afford to block to terminate, because if my opponent finds, okay, there's a Ragavan, we don't really want to draw that. But okay, another Channeler. I think I'm going to have to terminate something here. Okay, Goif's not bad. So let's go play my own Channeler. Opponent's got 1 card in hand. If it's just like a, don't know, if they counter this, Goif's a good draw. I feel like this is super close. Five, 6 Goif. Opponent considering on it. Okay, Goif resolves. So if I attack, my opponent kills the Goif. Yeah, I think we will attack here. Yeah, not wanting to underestimate the possibility that the match goes down to the wire that much. Please not another iteration. Murktide is also awful. No, it's Murktide Regent, I think. So now we need to draw Liana. Assuming this is Murktide, which I can't imagine it's anything else. Must be Murktide here. Yeah, that's so bad. So now we need to find Terminate, Privateer's Charm. Oh, Ragavan's no good. Oh, and our Dragon's Race Channeler has to attack as well. Ugh. If our opponent finds Delirium, we're actually just dead next turn. What do they need? Sorcery. Yeah, there's the Murktide. It's very possible the opponent just has Counterspell or Bolt as well. Yeah, we just died to the Murktide. That was gross. Don't really know what happened there. I think we had to terminate when we did. Because otherwise we were just getting beaten down by 2 Dragon's Rays channelers. But then Murktide got us. Don't know, I feel like that matchup, that seems to have happened quite a lot against that matchup. Yeah, really don't know. I don't feel like the matchup should be that bad. But it seems that, they just seem to get there with like a top deck Murktide region or whatever. And Iteration's just so good against us. But good games, close games. Oh. Yeah, good close games. Right, let's what time are we on? 9 o'clock. Right. Okay, so let's see. I will probably, I think I'll play this match. This will probably be the last one for today. Gonna go and think about getting some food and chilling out this evening. But yeah, big thanks to everyone that's joined. Seagra, you've stayed here for for quite a long time. So yeah, it's been really good to have you along. We're on the play. Yeah, it's fine. This is the kind of hand we want. Turn 1 Ragavan, turn 2 Ren and 6. Yeah, velocity is definitely high with that deck. They just see so much stuff. I guess that's what we're missing a little bit. Is just that kind of raw card selection. Riveteer's Charm does a good impression of it. I guess, but yeah, opponent can 2 mana is fewer than 1. Fewer than 3. So opponent's conceded after mulliganing to 5 and us playing a turn 1 Ragavan. So what do we think that means? So mulliganing, that probably means it's some sort of, it's either very fair or very unfair, I guess. Probably very unfair. Let's just ship it back. Ship it back, see what happens. But yeah, I hope everyone's enjoyed the stream. I'm going to try and stream again probably next week. Probably need to start playing some elementals, given that it's probably going to be my deck for the next tournament I've got coming up. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it could be Tron, but I don't know. You kind of think that they'd multi-5 looking for Tron and then probably find it, but yeah, we'll keep this again. Could be Titan. Spybluff Canal. So is it Murktide again? I think we're just going to go Inquisition here. Ooh, okay. So this is Teamer something. So I think I'm just going to take... It's either Ice Fang or Snap, I think, as the 2 for ones. Although Goif we struggle to remove. Maybe it's just Goif. I think it's Goif just because I can't kill it at the moment. Yeah, let's take the Goif and then pass the turn. Okay, that's reasonable. So we'll go... we could go Shockland, but this makes it more likely that we get Delirium. Maybe it's probably just basic Mountain. One of these. 2 of these. Mishra's Bauble. Couple of triggers. Ooh, Liliana. Well, I'm going to put that into the graveyard. It definitely gets us Delirium. We don't have the additional black mana. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I shouldn't have fetched that basic Mountain. Okay, so Unholy Heat. Okay, so that suits us. Yeah, I'll put that in the graveyard. Let's see what my opponent's drawing. Snow-covered Island. So no, my opponents... They could snap Heat. Okay, Crocs is a pretty good draw. Don't know if we want to Crocs her. Depends what my opponent does, I suppose, but attack first. Attack for 3. Actually, we know 3 of my opponent's cards. I think I'm just going to go Saga, Croxer. I suppose it increases the chance that my opponent gets Delirium, but I guess, yeah, this is where Saga is a bit awkward. There's the Ice Fang. Because, yeah, we're not going to be able to cast this Croxer from the graveyard anytime soon. Right, what does the opponent discard? Copperline Gorge, sure. Maybe I should have played a different land there, so we could have... Yeah, probably should have played a different land so we could have escaped Croc, so that was probably better than starting to do Saga things. Okay, opponent does not attack. Right, let's see what we can draw. Spell bomb. Okay, sure. That's all right. Well, I guess it's a bit annoying, but so let's go land. We're going to play the spell bomb. No, I don't think so. Actually, yeah, we are. Yeah, we're going to play spell bomb because my opponent's got Snapcaster Mage and it gives us a Surveil trigger. We'll make a token end of turn. Okay, opponent does block. They could flash in another Snapcast, another Ice Fang. Let's get this. Ooh, Blood Crypt. That can go into the graveyard. Oh, I shouldn't have done that really because, yeah. Snapcaster Mage. Oh, I suppose they can heat now. I think that's fine. Well, yeah, that's all right. Yeah, I missequenced that because, yeah, the opponent can block, but it's still, you know, he's still getting quite a lot out of my opponent's hand there. It's going to fetch now. Can't go and get basic forest. It's probably just basic swamp now. Opponent might think we're just red black. Interesting deck from the opponent. Yeah, for sure. Some old favorites, definitely. Assuming no attacks here, because we can just make a token. Happy to block there. Okay, 2 cards in hand for the opponent. All right, so we'll make a token, go grab probably Shadow Spear. Let's play a tapped Overgrown Tomb and just pass the turn. There we go. So the opponent got anything for us? Something. Okay, they cycle a Triome. Okay, so opponent probably has Renans. Well, yeah, I didn't even think about that, but they probably have Renans. It could be something like Teemo Reclamation. No, because they wouldn't play Tarmogoyf and that. I don't think I want to crack the spell bomb yet. I'd rather save it. Ooh, endurance. Okay, so going to heat that in response because otherwise we haven't got delirium, so we can't kill it. Okay, so just equip here. Take 4. Play a land tapped. Pass the turn. Wonder when I meant to crack this spell bomb. 2. Oh, I wonder if they've got Murktide. That would be bad. Didn't put them on Murktide. But it looks like that's what it is, and that might lose me the game, not cracking that spell bomb. Yikes. Oh, it's only a 3/3 though. Okay, so that's okay. Yeah, we can go Thoughtseize. Happy to Thoughtseize first. I think I'm gonna Spellbomb now because we don't want to Spellbomb to after this is resolved because it grows the Murktide. Okay, so that's pretty good because we can now go Renin 6, ping this, heat this, then crunch him for 3. Then hopefully that'll get us there. Opponent's at 4. We've got lethal on board. Okay, not anymore. Okay, well, we'll take another Saga. Okay, opponent finds Bolt. So we rip Saga. So it's our Saga and Shadow Spear versus and the top of our deck versus the opponent's top of their deck. Opponent's at 4 life. I mean, we're ripping quite well in this match. So 5, 6, and the opponent concedes. Okay, well, so we end this league 2-1. I think I'm going to call it there. I need to go and grab some tea and do some other things, get ready for the weekend. But thank you ever so much for joining us, especially Seagray. It's kind enough to hang around for quite a lot of the stream. Yeah, if people are watching it on YouTube, or if anyone watching now is not subscribed, please do consider subscribing to the channel. We play a lot of Jund and other mid-range decks here. And yeah, do let me know in the comments what you think. If you've got any suggestions, if there's anything you'd like to see, any particular decks you like, do let me know. But yeah, hope to see you again soon. So yeah, cheers.